Hello everyone, I'm Ling, and today I'm going to show you how to build a Discord AI chatbot that speaks like your favorite character. In my case, I chose the character Joshua from the game The World Ends With You. Cool, so let's jump in with a little demo. So I'm just going to greet the model. Hello. Let's ask if he knows his name. Cool. Alright, so to start the day, tell me something philosophical. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Alright, cool. So yeah, that's it for the demo. This is the thing that we'll be building today. I hope you're excited. The best thing about today's tutorial is that all the coding and deployment happen in the cloud for free, so you don't even need a local IDE to follow along. You can check out my code on GitHub to follow along. As an outline of today's tutorial, there are 4 steps that we need to tackle. First, we are going to gather text data from our favorite character to train the model. Second, we're going to train a GPT model in Google Colab using its free GPU. Third, we are going to host the model on Hugging Face's Model Hub, which provides an API for us to query the model. And last but not least, we will build the Discord bot in Repl.it. Let's proceed to data preparation. For our chatbot to learn to converse, we need text data in the forms of dialogues. So luckily for me, The World Ends With You's game script is available online, and with some simple parsing and text cleaning, I got this neat data frame that has character name and character dialogue line. Your data frame should be of a similar format. And I'm storing my dataset on Kaggle, which will allow me to easily load it into Google Colab. And that's it about data preparation. Let's move on to the exciting part, training the model. Alright, model training. In my GitHub repository, there's an IPython notebook named Model Train Upload Workflow. We are going to import this into Google Colab. I already have my notebook open, and make sure the runtime is GPU because we want to accelerate our model training. And I've already pre-run the notebook, so a lot of things might take longer on your computer, but that's totally fine. So mount the drive. I've already mounted the drive, but you will have an authentication token, and you need to take that back and paste it into whatever text box that showed up. And install the transformers module that we will use. GPT essentially stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers Model. Those models are great for making chatbots. Alright, the imports. And then I'll be pulling in data straight from Kaggle. So I have my kaggle.json file in the same directory with my notebook file because this file contains my Kaggle API key that will allow me to directly pull data in. So download the dataset, reading the data, run data.sample6. So we have our character name, character line. Cool. All right, and my character is Joshua, so define the character name here, and we will be pulling out all the lines whose name is Joshua. So here we're going to create a context data frame. This is because our model needs to learn how to respond to exchanges in a conversation given the context. So we got the response here and 7 lines directly preceding our character's response. So this could be a good time to blah blah blah, and our character respond with nice work, blah blah blah. And yeah, so with that, we're going to split our data frame into a training data frame and a validation data frame. This is just to ensure that our model doesn't overfit and just memorize all the lines from our data frame. We want it to be actually talkative. Cool. All right, just keep running those cells. And we're going to build the model like this. So we are going to use the tokenizer and the model pre-trained by Microsoft. And we're using the small model, which is about 300 megabytes. Cool. The download is probably going to take some time on your machine, but it wouldn't take more than 2 minutes. And one of the parameters that's super important here is the number of training epochs. Here, we only train for 4 epochs because it saves us some time, but if you want to get a better model, you might want to train for more epochs. For the model that I used for the demo, I trained a medium model as opposed to a small one, which is about 1.4 gigabytes, and I trained it for 9 to 10 epochs. So bigger model, more training epochs usually result in smarter chatbots. Cool. All right, we're going to train and evaluate. So we run the main function on our training and validation data frame. This will probably take some minutes. You can see its progress right here. Okay, while it's training, we can go ahead because after the training is done, we'll be pushing our model to Hugging Face. We might as well just go to Hugging Face and create our model repository. So Hugging Face is a website like this. You're going to just sign up for an account and go to your profile like this, and then add a profile. You will see there's an API token. You're gonna grab your API token because we are going to use this API token when we are pushing to the hub. Right, now I have already one model in my repository, but we're going to create a new one for the one that we're pushing. So new model, dialogue GPT. It's a small model, so small. Create model. All right, training is still taking place and we have about a minute remaining. All right, I'm just going to go down and fill in some credential here. So yeah, you need a file in your drive that's Hugging Face API key. I'm doing this because I want to hide my API key from you. You can also just directly put your authentication token here as a string, which will also work when we push the model to the hub. So my model name, dialogue GPT, small. All right, training has 20 seconds to go. All right, training is done, and it's evaluating on our validation data frame. Okay, perplexity. So perplexity here is basically how confused our model is. Like a higher perplexity means that our model is more confused. For my demo model, the perplexity is as low as 2. So I guess here the model wouldn't be too smart, but let's see. So, okay, we are going to load our trained model and chat for 4 lines. So, hello. Oh, huh. Cool. Nice to meet you. You too. Huh. How is the weather? We're headed to Morocco. Yeah, the dialogue doesn't really make much sense. Where is that? I'll ask him. Yeah, so it's able to make some conversations, but like the logic and the vocabularies like aren't great. But this is sufficient for our demo purpose. So let's push the model to Hugging Face. We're going to install git large file stored here. And here's my email and my username, and my model, and my API key. All right, it's going to say something about no usage tags found, but we should be fine. And as long as we see it's executing, we know our notebook is not stuck. Okay, it's pushed 400 megabytes. Okay, looks like the push is done. Alright, now we're going to navigate back to Hugging Face in the browser and see if we can talk to our model. Hey, you're alive. It's probably not super smart, but we can try. What's the holdup? That's my question. What's the holdup? Yeah, it's repeating itself. It's not super smart because it's a small model that has only been trained for a few number of epochs. I can show you my bigger, better model here, which is definitely smarter. They're pretty good. How about you? Great. Tell me a joke about the periodic symbol for God. Okay. Tell me something funny. The periodic symbol for gold is pi. It should be AU if I remember correctly from my high school chemistry, but whatever. Alright, Hugging Face provides the super easy to use inference API that we can directly copy paste into our code for the chatbot. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now we are on Discord's developers page. We go to application to create a new application. I already have my chatbot application here, but we're going to make a new one. Call it Chatbot. I'm just going to leave the icon blank for now and build a bot. Chatbot. Just going to name it Joshua bot for now and upload a profile image for the bot. Save the changes. I don't want it to be public, so I'll turn off the public one. And for the permission, I wanted to view channels because they need to be able to see users' messages and also send messages to channel. So this is probably it. And go back to OAuth. This is a bot, and it has permission to view channels and send messages. Cool. I think this is the invitation link to our bot into a server. So I'm going to log into my Discord here and create a new server for us to test the botting. Discord. All right, create my new server. Link server, sounds good. Copy paste the URL we got from here. I'm going to invite Chatbot to link server, and it has the privileges to read and write messages, which is good. I'm human. Authorized. Cool. All right. Our bot is here, but he's offline because we haven't written any code for him. So let's go ahead and go write some code. So there's a really nice website called Repl.it that will allow you to create Python scripts and run your Discord bot from there. So this is what we will be doing. So get an account here, create a Python REPL, Chatbot, All right, and before we start to code anything, here's a secret environment variable tab in which we want to put in our Discord token, bot token. Value, I will just put something here because I don't want you guys to see my secret. Discord token and the Hugging Face token. Something else. What you're going to do is go to your Discord application, the bot. Here's a token. Copy the token. Go back here in Discord token. And in the Hugging Face token, go to your profile on Hugging Face, edit profile, API token, copy the API token, come back here. All right, cool. And with that, our environment variables are all set. Now we have a file called main.python, and this is where we will be coding up our Discord bot. So I have a code file called discordbot.py in my GitHub repository, and here's the raw content. I'll just copy paste and go into my REPL to explain things line by line. Cool. So we need the OS module to be able to see the environment variables and our API keys. And we need some more modules for querying the Hugging Face model, which is the same as the ones here. And we need the Discord Python API. And here's my Hugging Face profile link because I'm going to be querying my model. Here I just defined a class based on Discord client that takes a model name, which is the name of the model I have right here. And it reads from the environment variables our secret tokens and form the request headers. The query function is just exactly as listed on the Hugging Face model page. It's a post request posting to the API endpoint with the headers and our payload data in JSON format. And yeah, here already is a Discord client method. And once our bot is waking up and logged in, we're going to print out some information about itself. And here we start. We just make a query whenever the bot is ready because we want to let the Hugging Face model server know that we are ready to start querying and it should start loading the model. onMessage is another Discord bot method. This is called whenever a bot sees a message in the channel. So if we don't want the bot talking back to itself, so if the message is sent by the bot, we just return. Otherwise, we form the query with the message content and set the response, set the query and get the response. While it's waiting on the response to make our bot user-friendly, we will want to set the bot's status as typing so that we know the bot is not freezing up or something. And if not, we'll be getting the bot response from our response, which is a JSON dictionary that contains a key called generated text. If this field doesn't exist, probably the model has something wrong, and we'll just print out this hard-coded error message here and await message.channel.send, bot response will send the message. So cool, yeah. You see here is my model name, and here's my Discord token. And if everything goes well, I should be able to just run it. All right, it's logged in. Cool. All right, let's see if the bot is responding. Hello. You see it's typing, hello there. Cool. Who are you? Okay, yeah. You see it's a smarter model because I'm using my medium model. I guess I can try using my small one to see if it's getting any dumber. Okay, it's again logged in. All right. Hello again. Hello again. Tell me something interesting. Okay, maybe the bot just memorized some lines from the game. What myth are you talking about? I'm not your guy. Okay, yeah, the bot is rambling a lot, but you see that we have a fully functional Discord bot. And cool. This is pretty much it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and hope you will stay around for more tutorials.